If you've learned anything from this, just hire it out.
Yeah, hire it.
The sheetrock job has been something that has really tested our faith in God's plan for us, our physical and mental strength, and mostly our patience.
Like a scratch.
Sand it out. It is very uncharacteristic of us to leave a job unfinished and goals unmet. Our goal was to get the house ready for paint and the vacation that he was on, and that ain't gonna happen. But we've had this road trip planned with the kids for months, and to be honest, we thought we'd be much further along by now. So while it was extremely difficult to leave knowing the sheetrock was still not finished, it was really nice to be able to give our minds and our bodies a little bit of a break.
You enjoying Iowa?
Love Iowa. Am I missing everything?
Missing it all.
Of course, as soon as we got home, we picked right back up where we left off. So the big question is, were we able to finish? Stay tuned to find out. We hope you enjoyed the change of scenery as we take you along our road trip to the Ozarks and Branson.
It's made from a sedimentary rock called limestone. There's most caves in the world are.
I'm bad at this.
Hey! Oh!
You call my name, and I'll be together till the late morning. Yeah.
Those boots look too new to be in here.
All right, welcome back. We're back to put on hopefully the last and final coat of mud. Ted is of course on his stilts. So sorry that looks awkward. But that's what we're doing today, is just putting on another coat. And hopefully we can be done after this one. Yeah, anything else to say, hon?
Wish us luck. You're gonna need it.
We're gonna need it.
Like a scratch.
Sand it out. Don't touch it. I'm a complete mess. I'm just... How are you?
I'm a mess too.
You're not as dirty as you normally are. Don't fall.
I think it's third coat, and it's looking really good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to come back tomorrow. We'll kind of lightly sand everything, and then we're gonna spot. We'll go through the entire house. I don't know if it'd be best to mark with like a pencil.
Words.
Words.
Come on, brain. Be so smart.
Mark everything with a pencil, and then spot. Do everything.
And we've been kind of doing that today. Just some of the bubbles that we had in the corners, we've been going through and touching those up, and any places where we can still see the tape, we've been touching that up. Yeah, but we got a full third coat on all of like the, you can see like all of the horizontal seams and all of the ceiling. That's not a good one right there. That's gonna need some sanding. But yeah, all of the ceiling joints too, so.
The ceiling needs that big, wide, the 14-inch.
Like the trowel. But that's what we've been doing, and it has just been continuing to, oh, you can't even see that it's snowing outside, but it is snowing outside again, March 28th. Yeah, so if you remember from the last video, we had like the quote unquote fossilized worm, and you cannot see it Here's where the tape patch was. And you can kind of see it. I just put another coat of mud on it, but I think this one's looking really good too. You can barely see it. And we haven't sanded it or anything. What are you making me?
Chicken marsala.
I'm excited. You guys, fun fact about Teddy, he makes the best chicken marsala. So excited.
We asked for your blessing over our day together. Okay, we are back for our last videotaped day of sheetrock stuff.
So help us, God. We're gonna need it.
We're so close. I suffer from all over the placeness, whatever that would be called. ADD. So this has been really challenging. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna start in one bedroom and we're gonna finish that bedroom.
Then we're gonna move on to the next
room.
and finish it.
Yes. So we're gonna just kind of compartmentalize everything.
And actually start it and finish it. Because here's the problem we're running into. This is overwhelming. And there's so much going on with the corners, with bubbling, with, you know, little spots that we may have forgotten, or this place needs a little bit of sanding or some knocking down of, you know, a little goober in the corner. And you go to fix that and then you find 10 more things. And so that's why I think you were talking about the ADD. Like, yeah, you try to just focus on one thing, but then there's 10 other things that you have to do to get to that.
Yeah. Sheetrock it's really not that bad if you do one room
At a time.
A whole house.
Or period.
Yeah.
Just one room.
A whole house is it's a whole different ball game. And you get blind to all this stuff that's going on. It's like, oh my gosh, we missed this butt joint.
Missed that.
Because the butt joints need to be way wider, and it's just...
You guys, every time we're like doing a task, it's like we go through the house 20 times looking for things specifically to do. And it's like we come back the next day with fresh eyes. Well, how did we forget that? It's right there. It's blatant. It's in your face. And it's just... Like he said, you just get blind to it because
everything looks the same.
Everything looks the same.
It all blends in, and you're this close to it, and you're just walking around.
And it's overwhelming.
It's looking good though. It's gonna be good. Is it gonna be a professional job? Absolutely not. Did we save $4,000, $5,000, $6,000?
Probably 10. This is probably worth like $20,000.
Yeah. So we've saved a lot of money. Is there gonna be issues? Obviously, yes. We're not professionals, but it's looking better than I thought.
I remember. Back in the day, like on our first day of hanging sheetrock, I said, I'm just going to set my expectations low.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to set my expectations pretty low.
And be pleasantly surprised.
And hope to be pleasantly surprised. And yeah, and maybe we will be.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
The good news is we got drywall primer, we got trim paint, and we got ceiling paint. So that felt like a win that we were actually there buying paint and primer.
The feeling of the checkbook. That was pretty hard.
Yeah,
paint is so expensive.
It was $567 just for those three, and that's not including any of the paint that we're actually putting on the walls. So
okay. Well, that's what we're doing today. Is we are getting this sheetrock, mud, done, and out of our lives. Forever.
Can we do it?
Let's do it.
That's what we're doing. Did I just hear that right?
Opening the last bucket of sheetrock mud that we will ever see in our entire lives.
And what number is that?
11.
So, all right, there it is, the last melon.
Last melon. Yay!
We'll never have to buy another plastic bucket again. How are you feeling?
Tired, sore, wondering if we're gonna have enough sheetrock mud. You look like dipstick.
Yeah. Thank goodness it just comes out with water.
You happy to be done for the day?
So happy. I'm only not sore when my hands are like in this position. Moving them is so painful. That was very messy today too.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go clean up and be done. We did it.
We are done with mud.
Thank God.
We have one round of sanding, which is probably like almost an all-day thing of sanding. Very light, going through everything. And then we are
Officially
ready for paint. This has been one of the hardest things that we've done to date and hardest thing to film. Like there's just no way to do it.
there's just no way to make it interesting. Like
Yeah. But we're done.
we're done. But I mean, 3 videos of sheetrock is just, we know it's ridiculous, but we just cannot move on to anything until this is done. I mean,
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna go home and like I'm gonna curl up in fetal position and
We gotta cook dinner. You can only use your birthday excuse for so many days. So.
Come on, I've only got a couple more days of my birthday month left. We're gonna go home, but of course, thank you guys for bearing with us through this incredibly boring stuff. And if you've learned anything from this, just hire it out.
Yeah, hire it.
Like, we're the cheapest people, and like I said, like, I'm willing to sell organs to be able to not have to do this ever again.
Yeah. I'd rather give somebody money than help them with this.
It's so true.
Here, I'll just give you $100 to go towards.
Hiring someone. But anyway, thank you guys, of course, for following along with us. We appreciate all of your support.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, hi. Willow.
Get him, Willow. Yeah, you shoo him out of there.